Miwi was an all-round type of child. She was very academic. She loved music. She could play 6 musical instruments reasonably proficiently. She had just completed Outward Bound. She was training to run 10K. She really had no health issues in her life at all. But yeah, just a really kind, special person. It was orientation week at Canterbury University, and she'd been out on Saturday night and come home. On Sunday morning she'd woken up not feeling very well. She had symptoms that looked like the flu. She took some aspirin, started to feel better later in the day. That night she texted my son to say she wasn't feeling very well, so we called her at 5:30 on Sunday night, and she said she had a headache and she wasn't feeling well, but she was her normal positive upmarket self. At about 5 o'clock, some of her flatmates heard her in the kitchen, and she was walking around, obviously somewhat dazed and unsure, and they just took her back to bed and sat with her. And then at about 7:30 in the morning, she stopped breathing. They called an ambulance, and the ambulance arrived and took her to the hospital. And it was about 10:30 when we got the call in the taxi. We then had to tell our son that his sister had died, which was very hard. She's never out of our thoughts. But there's no future to look forward to. There's only the past and the sadness of what could have been. The question I constantly ask myself is, why didn't I know? Why didn't I know about meningitis? Why wasn't I aware of this risk? What I'd like people to know is that it's a disease we could eradicate if we extended the vaccinations enough. It's not just students in halls of residence, it's students at high schools going on camps, it's tradies who go out flatting or whatever when they're young. And so if I could get that message out to young people, to parents, to grandparents, to get these young people who are so vulnerable in that vulnerable age, to get vaccinated and take that risk out of their lives. There are enough risks for young people that you can't protect yourself from. So this is one you can. So just do it.